Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Music Den. I'm your host, Armando Venditti.
He
Hoping you
is.
guys are having a great day, and above all else, that you're indeed looking after yourselves and one another. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hell of an afternoon. You should see the outtakes of this. Anyways,
No,
we are
no, you
back
shouldn't. You
together.
really shouldn't.
The three of us are
You've
back
got to pay for
together.
the outtakes, yeah.
Yes, we are back together. Mr. Ken Cheshire, is it going, Ken?
Going great, Governor.
Jim, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Fine indeed.
Okay. Enough of your Roger Waters imitation. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back together and we are going to go through our Rolling Stones top 10 tracks. Okay. We've each come up with a list of 10 tracks from the Rolling Stones that we think are the tops, as it were. All right. So, what
Nope,
we're going to,
nope. I know they're the top. I don't think. I know.
okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you couldn't tell by now, the script is out the fucking window. We're just going to have some fun and we're going to just enjoy each other's company. So, we each have a list of 10 tracks from the Rolling Stones. And as I look on my screen, who am I going to pick on first in terms of the running order? So, we're going to go with Ken, Jim, and then myself. All right? Okay. Ken, start us off.
Sure.
Okie dokie. Um, I'm going to admit right offhand, all but one of mine fall between 1965 and 69. Um,
Gosh,
uh,
you're old.
that's yes.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I was actually I'd already been born by then. So, um, but this
It's
is
true.
not uncommon for these ranking videos. I tend to lean towards zero stuff. So, without further ado, September 24th, 1965. Get off of my cloud.
Hey,
That's my
you.
old
You.
curmudgeon, shaking my fist at the sky. Get off of my cloud. Um, Single, like I said, in 65. It was not an album track. The first album it appeared on was their first greatest hits album, Big Hits, High Tide and Green Grass, which is um, I think it's a brilliant greatest hits album. Uh, but at that point in time, yeah, it was bound to be with their singles. Um, I, I just I just love it. Get off of my cloud.
Shaking fist included. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
that's right. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ken. Jim.
My list of Rolling Stone songs features absolutely zero tunes released in the 1960s. Unless one of them was recorded in the 60s, but it wasn't released until 1970. So we'll get there.
We've done this again.
Uh, Excuse me?
This has happened before, so
This has
continue.
happened before. We
Yeah.
come to expect these things from one another. My number 10 is from Sticky Fingers. It is Brown Sugar. How come you dance so good? Um, I love this song. It is so funky. It's got that tasty horn break at the end, but it's got those great guitar licks after, once the chorus comes in. It's just undeniable what a fun and funky song this is. There was recently a Rolling Stones top 15 thing that ran through Twitter, and I'm pretty sure that Brown Sugar was near the top of most people's lists for darn good reason. It's just such a undeniable great song, undeniably great, excuse me. And also, the Stones have quite the catalog of great guitar riffs that start tunes,
Mhm.
and this is certainly amongst that.
Okay. All right. Good choice. Both of them. All right. Coming in at number 10 for me. Now, I just started naming off songs that came to me, and I'm like, okay, this is my list.
Sure.
From Black and Blue, 1976, Hot Stuff, which starts off the album. Now, This album, as I was reading up on it this morning, in retrospect, was not one of the band's favorite albums. Mick Jagger pretty much thought that they kind of lost the plot. Like the music was good, but they were just doing it for, not that they were lazy, but they were just doing it for the sake of doing it. And it's more R&B tinged,
Mhm.
the music overall. And to me, it's just funky. It's got good rhythm to it. It's an ass shaker for me,
It
right?
is.
You like your
That's
Stones with a tinge of disco, do you?
I'd say more rhythm and blues, more funk
Okay.
instead of disco.
All
Uh,
right.
d
Hot
d-
Stuff does kind of have that disco-ish backbeat, though, does it
yeah,
not? Am I
kinda,
remembering that
yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah,
All right.
But not as much as the Donna Summer
I
version.
thought you would bring that up, Mr.
yeah,
Cheshire.
yeah. There you go, there you go. Uh, but no, that's my number 10.
Cool. Good
Okay.
track. Number 9,
Number 9.
December 5, 1969, Midnight Rambler. But not just any Midnight Rambler, the version off of Get Your Ya-Ya's Out, the live album from 1970. So the live version of Midnight Rambler, it's just, I don't know. This is the part of the period. As much as I like Mick Taylor um, and his albums, there was just something about what the band was doing at this time live that just sounded just so good. Um, and I discovered this version when because they included it on Hot Rocks, the first double uh, greatest hits. And to me, Hot Rocks 1 and 2, that is just the perfect collection of Stones in my catalog. Um,
Kidney or
I,
otherwise.
yeah, I do have um, I do have the more recent greatest hits, Gurr, but it's yeah, it's got too much stuff that just doesn't rock my boat. But yeah, to see the Stones in 69 and 70 would have just been mind blowing, I think.
Unless you were at Altamont.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is definitely true.
You do know that story, don't you, Armando?
No, the Altamont. Oh yeah, with the riot
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yes.
The
Yep.
hiring of the Hells Angels. Yeah, I know that.
Yep. Okay.
Uh,
Yep. All right. You're there. You're there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jim,
Me? My number 9?
you're
Number
I want you to
nine.
take what Ken said and I want you to copy it and paste it because my number 9 is also Midnight Rambler, the version from Get Your Ya-Ya's Out.
Okay,
Control C, Control V. Got it.
Absolutely.
gotcha.
I love that version. It's just so loose and fun, and you can tell that they're really a band
Yeah.
on stage. It's like they're listening, they're responding. It's just a very, very fun electric performance. And yeah, otherwise, copy, paste. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking about the Midnight Rambler.
There's a box set of Get Your Ya-Ya's Out, is there not?
Yeah, I
I
think the
believe there
recent,
is, yes.
yeah, and it also
With
includes like the supporting acts that were on the
perform
bill that night.
Ike and Tina Turner.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, cool. Good one. Good one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear a phone ringing in the background, that's Bob being annoying, but that's okay. Um, my number 9, we're going to um, this is gonna be a hell of a one. Uh, 1989 with Steel Wheels with Mixed Emotions.
Ooh, great track. No
Um,
shade, brother.
you know what? This was 3 years between the previous release of Dirty Work from '86 and as close to the band breaking up as it possibly ever could be.
Yep.
And this was the first time I saw the band in concert. I just think it's a good rocking melodic piece of work. It's just
Sure.
it's great. They're just
Oh yeah.
you could just
Button your lip. Yeah.
you got it. It's just a good chunk or a good slice, sorry, of pop rock, melodic rock.
I
I
agree.
just love it. I
Oh
think it's a
yeah,
good song.
absolutely.
I think it's a good song. So that's my number nine.
It was a great reminder that they still had gas in the tank, so to speak.
Exactly. And you can tell, even from the video that came out, you can tell that they're having fun
Yes.
Yep.
with the music. And I do with the video too and the song. And I do believe that this was their last release for Columbia before they moved to Virgin Records in the early
Could
90s.
be.
So yeah. All right. Ken,
Okay.
you're number eight.
Yeah, I'm bouncing back to 1965 with The Last Time. Um,
I had told you once, I told you twice.
it's yeah. I mean, they've got a decent number of songs, early and later, that are, mm, shall we say, kind of country western tinged. But this one really, I just love this, and the guitar riff on this
Yep.
is just, oh gosh.
Sing a little for us, Ken. Come on.
I love it. Um,
Well done, sir.
yes. Also, um, this also was a single only, which was also included on that Big Hits, High Tide and Greengrass Greatest Hits
Okay.
album too. Um, so yeah, I mean, hearing this for the first time, and it starts off with that guitar riff, my big old ears go boing, and just really got my attention.
Them big old ears, eh? Go on.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
I got them
Uh-huh.
taped back right now, but yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Strategically placed, you can see. All right.
Call me Dumbo.
Okay. Jim.
I also want to say that Last Time has the inauspicious honor of being part of the Genesis Oldies medley that they played on the Mama Tour in
Yeah, okay.
83 and 84. Um, yeah, what a poor decision that was. Anyway, my number eight is
I'm
the
gonna
first.
can I
Yes.
correct you on something? Genesis playing Karma Chameleon as part of their medley was a poor
Oh,
decision.
Wow.
I think just all right, here we go. I think
Wow.
part of the oldies medley that Genesis did, of there's cover versions is just a poor decision in general. Period. Period. End of story.
Yep, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all three in agreement. There we go. Now back to the original scheduled program.
That's right. My number eight is the first
I'm
of just okay. Are you with us, Ken? Do we need an
I'm here.
intervention?
I'm here.
Okay, okay, good. I'm glad. I'm gonna try to say this the third time. Thank you. My number eight is the first of two tunes that I have here, selected from Tattoo You, and we might even do a video just focused on Tattoo You one of these days. Armando and I were talking about that.
It's in the
Um,
works. It's going to happen.
my choice is probably going to be a surprise. You guys have any wild guesses of what it might be from Tattoo You?
Waiting on a friend.
Ken,
Slave.
not Slave. Hang Fire, the other up-tempo deep cut on the album, and
Track
and
two.
this okay. I know it got a little bit of play on our local rock stations, for good reason. It's a banger of a song. Sorry, Ken, I use that phrase. It's a banger of a song, and a lot of energy, and more great, guitar riffs and dueling there. Yeah, I just love that fire. Love that song. It's not as well known as, say, Waiting on a Friend or what was the monster hit off of
Start Me
Tattoo?
Up.
Start Me Up. Yeah. I mean, those songs are good, but they don't scream Rolling Stones to me like Hang Fire does. I'm more of kind of like in sort of the gritty bar band rockin' funky world of the Rolling Stones. So yeah, Hang Fire I think fits that sweet spot quite nicely.
Okay. And it's got to be said too, a lot, maybe, well, I guess a lot of people do know, but for those who don't know, Tattoo You was made up of songs that were recorded, outtakes that were recorded between 72 and 79. So, yeah, there's a lot more to Tattoo You than people realize, in terms of the history of the song. So,
Yep.
um, good choice, good choice.
Yep.
My next choice is for number 8. You can't always get what you want. No, it's a fantastic piece of work from the
Oh yeah.
the choir intro to the acoustic guitar and then the horn that comes in. It's a very heartfelt song.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
just beautifully done, beautifully arranged. Uh, Even with the lyric, I saw her today at the reception, a glass of wine in her hand, just yeah. Yeah. It's an emotional song for me. I don't know why. It
Mhm.
just for me it brings up certain emotions. Um, that when I hear it on FM today on the radio, classic rock radio, I should say, it whatever I'm doing, I stop and I listen, and it affects me every time when I hear it.
Mhm.
So that's my number 8. You can't always get what you want.
And it's also one of the best Stone songs ever used in a film.
I was gonna mention that. Please continue.
The
Please
Big
continue.
Chill.
Absolutely.
The Big Chill. Um, I don't remember what year it was, but it's
As
definitely
83 or
83.
80 or 82,
okay.
82 or 83.
Okay.
83.
It's a film that has one of the absolute best soundtracks ever.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And this, even though this song was included in the film, it was not included on the soundtrack.
Right. But I don't mean the soundtrack album, but
Right.
the soundtrack
The actual
in the
films.
film.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
its use and placement in The Big Chill is fantastic. I agree,
Yeah.
Ken.
It
Well
really
done,
is.
you.
It really is. Yeah, the especially placed amongst all the Motown tracks in the film.
Yeah.
It's just for people of my generation, it just really rings true. The music is an integral part of that film.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would not be anything with generic songs or no songs at all. But
Or,
anyway,
or
I would like
incidental
to
music.
I would like to make a note to our host that we need to do that movie soundtracks episode.
Okay. All right. Duly noted. Duly noted. We can do a part 2 because I've already done part 1. So
cool.
we can do
Oh, yeah.
another.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm on it.
All right. Okay.
number 7.
Number 7 you can.
Number
7.
7, January 13th, 1967. Um,
I was not
Wait,
even
wait a
born
second.
yet.
Wait a second. Are these release dates of the singles?
yes,
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what else it would have been. Yeah.
It might have
Anyway,
been the date it was recorded.
oh no,
They
no,
knock
no.
these
This,
stuffs out in
yeah,
afternoons.
these, yeah, and I meant to mention at the beginning. These are U.S. release dates.
Yes.
Oh.
At this point, UK release dates were, yeah, not so much. Um, um, One of the best. This is one of the. God, I can't even talk.
You can do it, Ken. We're here
They
for you,
released.
brother.
We have
Yeah,
faith in you,
this
Ken.
single. The single was released as part of a double A side single,
Okay.
which was just a double whammy. But yeah, this is Ruby Tuesday.
Oh, wonderful.
Um, and this was other than greatest hits, a single only. It was recorded during the Between the Buttons sessions, not between the butts, between the buttons. Um, said the bishop to the actress. So
Stop.
anyway, yeah, Ruby Tuesday, it's got that Baroque rock feel to it,
Yep.
and it's charming as hell. I think it really shows at the time, in rock there was, the artists were just doing all kinds of interesting things instrumentally. And when I think of, I think of this, I like that style. Um, I don't know. It's just so charming
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
catchy. Um, yeah,
What was
Ruby
the
Tuesday.
Ruby Tuesday? What was the flip side, the double A side?
We'll get there.
I wondered if we would,
Okay.
Mr. Cheshire. I wondered.
Okay. And from between the butts down to Jim for your
Well,
next one.
thank you.
Ah, I said
Thank
from
you for
I
placing me between the butts.
no, I said from between the like
From
moving
between.
on
From
from moving on
between. Okay, got you.
moving on
Which means that I
from.
am, if I look at my screen, I have Armando on one side and Ken on the other. So yes, I am between the butts. Thank you very much.
So we
Tip your
should now refer to you
You
as Mr.
bitch.
Cleavage. You may
There,
continue.
no, that's, dude. We have to have a little discussion about anatomy.
Okay.
If you're
Ladies
thinking
and
that's what
gentlemen,
cleavage is,
there's no
the script
script.
is called. Yes. All right. My number 7 is the only tune I have on my list from Some Girls, and it is Beast of Burden. This is just such a great, mid-tempo song. I don't know. Is it slow enough to be called a ballad, Ken?
Mid-tempo, I'd say
I'd say
mid-tempo.
mid-tempo. Yeah.
Mid-tempo. Okay, that's what I felt. That's what I'm going with. Mid-tempo, nice little jam. Charlie Watts is, definitely driving this whole thing. Just bringing the guitars all along. Love the sentiment, love the groove. You got mixed falsetto in there. What else do you want?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a song that has another great start to it.
Okay.
Another great guitar hook starting it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
they're full of them. Those
I
those
played the hell
boys.
out of that album when it came out. I was in high school, Armando.
Okay.
We've been through this in another video.
We have copy paste.
And
Delete.
actually,
All right.
yeah, and actually in the late 70s, early 80s, this was one of the Stone songs that we covered in my band. So
I
yeah,
wondered if that was the case.
yeah.
How many
I
Stone songs did you cover in your band, Ken?
You mean Stone songs?
That's what I said. Stones. What did I say?
Oh, okay.
Stoned?
Uh, yeah. Oh, probably
I
about.
think that's the name of this episode right now. Stoned. I mean, it's like
I think it was probably about 8 or 10. I think
Okay. I mean, Rolling Stone songs are great for cover bands. Good Lord, it's
yeah,
fun.
we did more Beatles, but yeah,
no, it's a
that's
good
just
one.
because
Beatles.
that's because every member of the band could sing, so we could do those harmonies. So
Ah, there you go. You should have
anyway,
been a Jellyfish cover band, but there was no Jellyfish at the
they
time.
weren't born yet.
That's right.
N- Ken, of course they were.
Okay.
They were
Before
in their cribs.
No, no. All right. We're gonna have to have a bigger discussion about this. Armando, what's your number
yes,
7?
before I give my number 7, I want to take I want to take this opportunity to dedicate this episode to my my ex brother-in-law, Mario Paolella, who is no longer with us. He would come over many a night to my mom's place and bring a stack of vinyl, like yay high, if you can see both my like this thing. And in amongst the stacks of vinyl he brought was his copy of Hot Rocks. So, yeah, he would introduce me to a bunch of different music, but definitely Rolling Stones was one of them. So I want to dedicate this episode to him. And we need to get some sense of normality and normalcy back into this episode because
I
we've been.
just want to say every family should have someone like that.
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
every family should.
Love you, Mario.
Anyway,
Rest in peace.
yes.
My number seven is we're going to 1980 with Emotional Rescue album with She's So Cold.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that was my number 11. Much respect. Much
And
respect,
the
Armando.
reason why it's on this list is because I remember this song. It's just a good hard driving,
Sure.
ass shaking track.
Yeah.
And Jagger does just a phenomenal vocal on this. Um, the wheels will shortly fall off the wagon after the release of this album because there was infighting in the band, which is why they had to release Tattoo You because they were contractually obligated to release an album and they had no time to record new music. So I just think that this is a great track, and you would think that from Emotional Rescue, I'd pick the, maybe Dance Part One or, the title track, but I just think that this is a good hard driving, ass kicking, ass shaking track with a good hard vocal delivered from Mick Jagger, and that's my number seven.
Excellent. If I
So
had to choose one from that album, that would have been it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
so Ken, you're
Number
number
six.
six.
I'm going to age out into 1972. So
Ooh,
this one breaks my date streak. April 14th, Tumbling Dice.
Oh,
yeah,
From Exile on Main Street. I have very mixed feelings about Exile on Main Street
yeah.
as a whole. But yeah, this is a standout track.
Mm.
And I've read, the whole story about the recording of that album and
Yeah.
um
The
yet it's probably it's definitely one of a favorite Stones album by so many of their fans,
sure.
which
Yeah.
when I first discovered that, a couple of decades ago, I was kind of surprised, because it doesn't have, for a double album, it doesn't have very many hits off of it. And this one, Tumbling Dice, it's catchy as all heck.
Agreed.
But it's for me, it doesn't seem to fit in with most of the rest of the album, but that's okay.
I can
You
see
know.
that. I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I'd have thought of it in time, I would have looked at the recording history to see if it was indeed recorded at the same time. But
Mhm.
I just, I just think it's an incredible song.
It is.
Another one of those mid-tempo, really catchy songs.
Very eerie
Yeah.
kind of vocal on the backup vocal, like
Yes.
eerie delivery, kind of very, yeah.
You mean
Almo-
you got to roll me parts at the end? Is that what you mean, Armando?
No, no. Sorry, I got the wrong song. Anyways,
Oh, okay. All right then.
I'm thinking
Okay.
of "Give Me Shelter." I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
On
yeah.
the intro for "Give Me Shelter." Sorry,
Yeah,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, everyone been screwing up on this episode. If I didn't screw up, I'd feel left out. So there we go.
Thank you for playing.
Thank
You
you
didn't
and
have
good
enough
night.
drinks before we started, yeah.
Yes,
No,
and there is
clearly
only
we did
coffee in
not.
my cup. Nudge,
Yes.
nudge, wink, wink. Okay.
Just like, have another Guinness, mate.
No, another Guinness.
Another J.
Okay, Jim, you're up.
I need to recover from that comment. Good Lord.
Put your
Um,
Guinness down and
yeah.
As opposed to Genesis.
Oh my.
I caught it. Okay.
James.
Yes.
James.
So, I'm going to continue in the Exile on Main Street album
Okay.
with something that's probably a little more typical of the songs on there. I'm going with the wonderful Keith Richards led Happy.
Great
Again,
song.
another
Excellent song.
absolutely banging introduction
Excellent.
of a guitar riff and just I mean the song just is happy. I mean it
Yeah.
delivers what it advertises. It's got a fantastic horn section that's in it, but it's still got that sort of grit to it that, and I think Keith's vocals really help to emphasize the grit and the dirt that I kind of love about a lot of the Rolling Stones songs.
And your
So,
love to keep me happy. Yeah.
yep, baby. So there we
Such
go. It is it, you know.
and it
Really
was
is.
a single. It was a single.
Yep,
So yeah,
yep.
no, good.
Cool.
My
It's a
number
good one.
Cool.
six, Happy from Exile.
All right. No, that's a good one. My number six
Is it now?
from between the butt cheeks. I okay. Uh, to follow up with Ken's comment,
Miss Roy.
we're going to 1973. Goat's Head Soup with Angie. Um,
Another
speaking
classic.
of
And Jack.
thinking of between the butt cheeks.
INJ.
Speaking of that,
Four
um,
syllables.
yes, a beautiful ballad.
Yeah.
Incredible.
There and the history of this track. First of all, just the arrangement of the track, the strings, the acoustic guitar, the emotional vocal, and very just heartfelt vocal delivered by Mick Jagger.
Yep.
Uh, it, it's a wonderful piece. It's a
It is.
wonderful piece of music. The controversy behind the track. Uh, well, we mentioned butt cheek, so why not?
Just go. Do it.
The story is that Angie Bowie had come home from being somewhere on a trip, and she had walked into the bedroom, and she found David Bowie and Mick Jagger in bed together with nothing but a container of Vaseline between them. That is false.
Is it now?
That story is bullshit. That didn't happen. What happened was
It was
Keith
David
Rich.
Bowie and Rod Stewart.
No,
Okay.
Keith Richards wrote the music, and he had this idea and came up with the lyrics along uh, with Jagger, and he just started to say the name Angie over and over. And also, his wife had given birth to a baby girl in a Catholic hospital in England, in London. And they needed a Catholic name to put on the certificate in order for, in order to register the birth of the baby. And he came up with the name Angie. The Bowie Jagger story is shit. No pun intended, from between the cheeks. But I won't go there. I just think Angie's a
But yet you
wonderful.
did.
Did you expect anything less of me?
I don't know why.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful piece of music. I think it's beautifully arranged and orchestrated with the strings. I think it's just an emotional piece of music, and I think it's just wonderful. That's why and Goat's Head Soup is my favorite album.
It's a
It's
great
got to be
Really?
said. They were on a hot streak with Sticky Fingers and Exile on Main Street, even though Mick Jagger does not like Exile on Main Street, and the they capped it off with 73's Ghost Head Soup.
Mhm.
I just think
Great
that they were on a hot streak at that point, and they could do no wrong. And this album is just musically it's just wonderful. I think it's
Okay.
great.
Really.
Starts off with Dancing with Mr. D, other songs like Winter, etc. I believe also Can You Hear Me Knocking is on that. Or
Killer song.
I think
Can't You Hear Me Knocking is on a different album.
oh, okay, sorry, my correction there. Sorry, thank you, Jim. But I just think that Angie is just a wonderful piece of music.
It
And
is.
it's
I
It
agree.
is.
so yeah, that's my number six.
I always thought Angie was about Angela Lansbury, but she's
Ha!
number five.
Number five there.
Number five, we're jumping back to August 1968 from Beggar's Banquet, Street Fighting Man.
Ooh, what can a poor boy
Yes.
do?
Yes. And it's I love Rod Stewart's early stuff, but damn him for his version of this. It should have never been never should have been done. His cover. You know,
Questionable covers. There's another episode.
yeah, several episodes.
If
Yes.
I
Yeah, but Street
yeah,
Fighting Man, I mean, it just and Beggar's Banquet is just such an excellent album as a whole.
Yep.
But this one really does, and this, we I talked about the um, can't think of what other song it was because I can't remember who I am. But anyway, that was during that incredible creative period, and yeah, and just it's everything a Stone song, the best songs are, catchy as hell.
mhm.
It's got just the right amount of aggression, and tells a story of, you know, what it was like in England at the time. Yeah.
Okay,
Number five, Street Fighting Man from Beggar's Banquet.
perfect, perfect. Jim,
My number five is a song that was mentioned earlier, but was not part of the countdown until now. And this is my second and final tune off of Tattoo You, and this is Slave, as in don't wanna be your slave. God, I love
enough
this
with the
song.
Brit accent. My
And
God,
That's
just
right.
it just sort
oh
of
bloody
tumbled
hell!
off the tongue like dice.
Uh,
The
ah!
see what I did there? I love this. It's so dirty and funky, and it's just fantastic. It's got this squonking sax solo that just squeaks and growls as you need it to. And to me, this is the standout track on Tattoo You. My question, Armando, because you're better versed in this than I am,
Go on.
is given that Tattoo You is a compilation of stuff recorded for different sessions from different albums, when was this song originally recorded? Like, what was the date or what was the album sessions that it was from?
I think if okay, you need to because I've listened to it this morning, but is this not the track where Charlie Watts is like a monster on the drums, just like a heavy drum pattern that he does?
It is, but it's a song. It's like ba bum ba bum ba
Yeah,
bum ba bum ba
heavy,
bum ba
just
bum.
like
Yeah, yeah,
heavy,
yeah,
blistering drums, like
yeah.
motherfucker. Sorry, it's just like you're sitting there
Oh,
going,
he's just
oh,
crack.
Oh
He's
yeah.
just really. The
I'm
whip is coming
surprised he
down.
made it through a take without breaking a snare head or something. It's
Yeah.
just major. I do believe that this was recorded for the during this was started during 74, 75 for the Black and Blue sessions. I think so. And
Okay.
yeah, I do believe that. Yeah.
All right. It
Amazing.
it's a
Like
great track.
like I had to take a shower after listening to it. It was that, oh my God, it was that good. No, it's just
Yeah.
that heavy. Uh,
Yeah.
get your mind out of the gutter, kid. It's just like, um, yeah, no, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Charlie Watts is one of these drummers, um,
Underrated, underrated.
along with Ringo, just very underrated.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I thought maybe they got another drummer in for the session because the drum pattern and the drumming is so bloody heavy that
Yeah,
it's like they gotta have another drummer. But
yeah.
no, it's
I mean,
Charlie
it's not
Watts
John Bonham heavy, but he's just so
Sure.
in the
on.
in the
You know, it's
pocket,
crack.
just
Yes,
like
he's
Yeah,
like boom, like God,
yeah.
cracks your ribs. It's that good. It's that good.
yep,
No, that's
yep.
a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, thank you.
Mm,
We're
sweet,
on
Can I
number four,
stay?
I think. We're on
sweet
number four.
Jesus.
No,
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 no.
no. We're
My number
Armando's
five.
number five.
My number
Oh, that's right.
five, this is from an album that some people love, some people hate, some people think, what the hell were they doing? From Dirty Work, wait for it, One Hit to the Body. Um, Featuring Jimmy Page on a very short but effective guitar solo. Uh, Starts off the album. I just think it's just, people would think, okay, why not Harlem Shuffle? Forget Harlem Shuffle. Give me One Hit to the Body every day. After that,
I don't even think I remember one hit to the body. I think I remember
I
one hit, and
vaguely
that's about
remember.
it.
that's it. One hit to the
All
body.
right,
Yeah.
that's all I remember.
But
Couldn't tell you the melody.
it starts off the album. To me, it's a good slab of pop rock, you know. But it was the second single released from the album after Harlem Shuffle. This was at a point where the band were close to breaking up
Yep.
because Mick Jagger wanted to go into more of a, I guess you'd say more of a pop oriented groove
Yep.
and that arena, and Keith Richards wanted to keep it more rock
Yeah.
oriented, and he didn't like the fact that Mick Jagger was interested in doing solo stuff. He wanted to continue working with the Stones.
Yep.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I just think it's for a pop rock oriented track, I think it's a good song.
Okay.
Um, a lot of use of heavy use of backup vocalists on this track, but and good acoustic guitar. It's a minor hit, but I like it better than Harlem Shuffle myself. So,
Yeah.
all right, that's my number five. Number four, over to Ken.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the other track off the Ruby Tuesday single. It was recorded on the Between the Button sessions also. January 13th, 1967. Let's spend the night together.
Ooh,
Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da. Oh yeah. This wasn't the first Stone songs I ever heard, but yeah. And at the time in England, it stirred some pots.
Yes, it did.
that's one
So
way to put
yeah,
it.
yeah. Was
Was
it
this one of the songs where Mr. Ed Sullivan asked them to
yep,
change the lyrics?
to let's spend some time together,
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, they weren't the only band to be asked to do stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. There's that infamous story about the Doors, and
Yeah,
you know,
Sure.
um, you know,
yeah.
whatever.
But it's
Okay.
just to me it's just iconic. Um and not because of the controversy at the time. I just think it's catchy as all get out. So, one of their up tempos and no subtlety in the lyrics.
Oh yeah. You want to talk about subtlety away from my number four?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, moving on. Jim.
So my number five could have been the toughest Rolling Stone song that exists, except for the fact of my number four choice, which is Bitch from Sticky Fingers. From I don't know why this is so low on my list. It's so low because there's three better ones. but this is just the ultimate combination of that driving, charging,
Yep.
initial riff to the killer horn break to this really distinctive
Yeah.
pre-chorus and chorus. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a candidate for like the ultimate Rolling Stone song
Yeah.
to
Truly.
me. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is that I look at my list, and this is of my top four, three of them are from Sticky Fingers. I have never owned the Sticky Fingers album in any manner, format, form, and it's just never sort of hit me as being sort of a great album, even though I'm finding, there's four songs altogether from Sticky Fingers on my list, and three of them are in my top four.
Yeah.
So that's telling me something about this album that I've got to kind of take another look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, again, you know, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's game over.
Okay.
Anyway, that's my number four.
Yeah. That mixed meter rhythm is just amazing,
Hmm.
especially when you add all the horns and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I
associate that song a lot with Happy. It gives me the same vibes.
sure.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
just hard
title isn't
hitting.
quite as fun to say in public company, but
Yeah.
Oh, you
there
never
you go.
know.
Eh,
And it actually just dawned on me. I wonder if Sir Elton, if his "Bitches Back" song kind of took some cues from this, because you know it also starts with a very distinctive guitar part, a different kind, of course, but it's got a really killer horn section in there. I have no idea if there was a correlation between the two tracks.
I
I'm
wouldn't know.
talking off the top of my head.
I wouldn't
yeah.
know.
Okay.
Um,
Anyway, I'm sorry, Armando. Number four.
he actually apologized to me, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's fine. My
He's got his
number,
fingers crossed.
I do. Doesn't count.
my number four, bitch. I,
Oh,
I,
fist
you
bump.
know what? You know what? I, this song starts off side two. It's got
Yeah.
sex, it's got swing, it's got attitude, it's got groove. Everything Jim said times 100. I'm sorry. It's just in your face. And the fact that you can just say, bitch, just like, and mean it. You know what I mean? And yeah,
I
there's,
salivate like Pavlov's dog. I love that line.
yeah, it,
Yeah.
it's just, it's got everything in it. And yeah, the horn
Yep.
breakdown section, everything.
Yep.
And you could tell, again, this is our point where the band were on fire in terms of they had just gotten out of their deal with APCO and, walked away from it. They signed a new deal with Atlantic Records. They, having their own record company. They were in control of their publishing at this point, and they just went for the, pardon my language, a fucking throat with this song.
Yep.
And they squeezed every ounce of, with this album overall, but with this song, every ounce of aggression and energy and just emotion, and just left you there on the floor afterwards. You were done after this track. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
love it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great. And you can say bitch and get away with it. So I mean, it's wonderful. So that's my number four.
Excellent. Excellent.
Ken,
Number three,
yes.
May 31, 1968. This was my first Rolling Stones song I ever heard. It's got one of the most iconic yet simple guitar riffs um, within the whole genre of classic rock, as far as I'm concerned. Recorded during the Beggars Banquet sessions, Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Ooh, it's a gas, gas, gas.
Yes.
Yes, and all respect to Aretha, but this is another one that
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
there's no comparison.
yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, it just it just starts off with that very guitar riffs don't have to be complex to be so good and
No,
so become iconic.
Hmm.
And this is just it. This is just it. Yeah. With the horns and everything else in it,
yeah.
it's a gas.
Yep.
Woo. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Good one. Good one. Okay. Jim, your number three.
My number three. So I'm taking the tempo down here a little bit. It's a little bit too high octane with where Ken was at.
Ooh.
And I'm not going mid-tempo now. I'm going ballad.
Okay.
Going hard ballad. Last time I listened to this song, and I listened carefully, I think I counted 4 guitar lines between the acoustic guitars and the electric.
Okay.
I'm talking Wild Horses off Sticky Fingers.
Woo. Okay. All right. You're in the sticky fingers vein.
I
All right.
am very
Yeah.
much in the Sticky Fingers lane. And yeah, I just absolutely adore this song.
I gotta go get that album. Sorry, go on.
I do too. I think after just kind of looking at this list and thinking about it
Yeah.
and talking about these songs, I'm like, why do I not own Sticky
I'm
Fingers?
thinking the
Come
same
on now.
thing. I'm thinking, yeah, go
Exactly.
ahead.
In fact, I think I'll go search out an original zipper cover just because, m money is no object.
Oh,
Andy Warhol. So, yeah, Wild Horses. I mean, if you don't know it, you should
yeah,
because
you
it's
should. Yeah.
it's like a knife to the heart. It's you usually don't associate the word beautiful with Rolling Stones songs. Hi, Bob. But you do with this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bob says
Yeah.
hello, by the way.
Hello, Bob.
Um, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yep.
It is.
Um, m my number three, I do believe this caused a bit of controversy when it was released.
Stones controversy.
No, never.
Sympathy for the Devil.
Hmm. I have a story about that, but please go ahead.
Yeah, the GNR cover that they did for Interview with the Vampire, screw that. The original is the ultimate version of it, the best version of it. I think Mick Jagger's vocal delivery is just done so. There's a sophistication and in the way he delivers the vocal because the danger's there. It's just very underlying, you know.
Hmm.
Um, Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name. Hello. I mean, what's there.
Hmm.
It's the underlying tension, and it's drawn out through the entire song. It's like there's danger there. You know that there's fear of the unknown, but you still want to know more. And just the whole arrangement of the song. Yes, this song with the lyrical content does cause a bit of controversy.
Sure.
But the Stones were known for courting controversy. Um, Controversy aside, there's no denying that the arrangement of the song, the production on it, the just the sheer subject matter got your attention. And this is still played on classic rock radio to this day. And the GNR version, is all respect to
Is
GNR,
not.
it's not. No,
So can
no.
can can I can I tell my sympathy for
Please
the
do.
devil story?
Please do. That
So
is my number three, but please do. Go ahead.
okay, so in college I worked for a good 3 years at the on-campus pub, and there were not a lot of on-campus bars in the California UC system, but our school had one. It doesn't anymore, but it did back in the day. And we had bands that would come in on Thursday nights and sometimes Wednesdays. And over the 3 years, there were three occasions, if memory serves right, where fights broke out in the pub. Um, for all three occasions,
Hmm.
the band was playing Sympathy for the Devil when the fight broke out. Now, I don't know if it's correlation. I don't know if it's causation.
A
Kind of
coincidence?
liking what's happening here. I don't know if it's just coinky dink, but it was noteworthy to me because, usually you have students drinking beer, drinking wine, things can get a little rowdy. Things, except for those three times, never came to fisticuffs. And one time in one of those events, someone went through a window. So it was not small, shall we say.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is the association that I always have now with Sympathy for the Devil.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for the jazz hands that you were doing. Um, yes, yes. I just think that the song is very unique in its arrangement and its length. Pretty much, it's quite a lengthy piece of music.
Yep.
Um, it's unique. It's unique, and it's a great song. It's a great song, and um, but we must carry on, ladies and gentlemen.
Plus, you don't have to know the lyrics to sing the background part.
Woo-hoo. Yep.
All right,
Okay.
moving on. Ken.
I've been throwing a lot of shade towards other artists' cover versions here, but
Mm,
before I move on to number two, Jim with Wild Horses, there is a
Yep.
cover
Yep.
version that I love.
I know.
The
You
band is
love
the Sundays.
you love your Harriet Wheeler.
I
Yes.
mean, it's I think it's worthy. It's a worthy cover. But
Oh,
anyway,
absolutely.
there we go. Number two, which there is also a worthy cover of this also. Um, talk about controversy. How about I can't get no,
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
another one of those killer simple riffs. Can't get no satisfaction.
That might be the
Um,
killerest.
it really is. This is just such a mm, this is a catchy song. Um, Single that was actually on the American version of the album Out of Our Heads and
Okay.
65. Because the Stones at the time, just like the Beatles in England,
the track listings
um,
were different. Yeah.
track listings were not only different, but for a long time, singles were not released on albums.
Yes,
They were
you're absolutely
two
right.
separate entities. Um, so,
Yeah.
and so therefore the singles would end up on the US versions
Hmm.
of these. Because, we got at least one extra Beatle album, if not two, in the US out of that. So,
Hmm.
oh, yeah. And this is probably, I think this was probably my second uh, introduction to the Beatles. Can't get, and like I say, that guitar riff that start both this and Jumpin' Jack Flash just grabbed my attention immediately. Um, just six or eight notes, and dang, they milked the heck out of that.
Yep.
Hmm.
So now can either one of you guess what cover version I'm thinking of?
Devo.
Yes,
So
Devo.
I remember that now. Now that you say it, yeah.
It's
Baby, baby,
totally
baby.
bizarre and different, but
Yep.
I love it.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
I
can't get
really
no.
do.
Yeah.
They play it to the hilt in their own in their own unique way.
Yep.
Unique is the
So
way to put it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
So
Well,
how much
I
of
like
that
early
though
Devo.
was Devo, and how much of that was Brian Eno? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
let's call him
I
and find
don't for
out.
those early albums, I don't think it's possible to separate the two.
Could
They were
that could
just
be?
they were just in sync with one another so well.
No pun
Yep.
intended.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but oh yeah, Mother's Ball was just so great at in those days.
Yep.
But anyway, can't get no satisfaction. June 4th, 1965.
Off the top of my head, Ken, I'm trying to think of another cover version of Satisfaction that immediately leaps to mind, and I can't.
I can't either. You're right. I can't.
There
There is,
probably
but I
is.
can't remember what it
There
is. It
probably
was
is
one of the
many.
Motown artists.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, it just came to me on the Golden Throats collection. Mae West does a cover of Satisfaction.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Oh, it is so
That's
bad.
right.
It is so bad.
Worse than the Shags?
No, nothing will ever be worse than the Shags. And that's why it's so wonderful.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And
Jim,
it's a
you're
perfect fit for her too.
Yes, exactly. May
Oh
come up and
man.
see me sometime.
all right.
I
Excellent.
can't believe I remembered that. Oh,
I can't believe
You're
that
right.
either.
I remember.
yeah.
Um,
Wow. Okay. My
all
number
right.
two.
Yes, Jim. You're number
My
two.
number two. Um, have we visited the Let It Bleed album? Yeah, we did with You Can't Always Get What You Want. That was
Yeah.
from Let It Bleed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my number two is also from Let It Bleed, and it is Gimme Shelter, which was brought up earlier as part of the.
Yeah, that
Spooky
vocal is
stuff.
so
Yeah.
haunting for me. My God.
Yeah.
Uh,
Help me out here. It's Mary Clayton, right?
Yep.
That
yeah,
gets all the accolades for her
yeah.
vocal break there. Yeah, geez. Class, what are the ingredients that make up a great Rolling Stone song? Well, the first thing you have to have is a, help me out, class.
Guitar.
Well, yes, but what, but where in the very beginning, you have to have a killer guitar intro.
Don't ask me to think right now. Come
I
on. I
I
mean,
know.
it's like
I understand.
it's
Yes, this again, it has all the elements of what makes a
yes.
completely bitchin' Rolling Stone song.
Hmm.
And adding Mary Clayton in there, just screaming at the top of her lungs. Um, oh,
Not to mention she was
fantastic.
about to pop.
Was she? Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. She was severely pregnant at the
Like
time.
8 months or so. Yeah.
Did you
Wow.
just say
And
about
she
to
didn't.
pop?
Yeah, and she didn't
Good
know that
Lord,
they
man.
even used her take on it until the album was released.
That's yeah.
She
Okay.
went in, they called her in. I think she went in with like her hair in rollers and in her robe or something like that. I think they did 2 takes. Then she left and she never heard from him again.
Wow. She
Okay.
nailed it.
Yeah. Mary Clayton is a legend.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not to mention the incredible pianist on that song, who is
Nicky Hopkins.
the
Yeah.
late great Nicky Hopkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a
Anyway,
good
I
one.
didn't
It's a
mean to butt in.
No,
no. You don't
that's
need.
what we do. That's what makes this fun, at least for us.
Well, there you
Um,
go. There you go. No, it's a good choice.
Love Through
A-
Chaos.
yep.
Any more to add, Jim?
No, I was actually just trying to think where is there piano in the song? And I finally ran it through my head on super speed and heard background piano. It's just not foreground.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
like
yeah,
lead melody line.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
probably doubling the bass or doubling the rhythm guitar.
okay. No, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. All right. My number two, Angry from Hackney Diamonds. Um,
Ooh, wow.
let's give some love to the most recent album. And they're apparently working on a new album um,
Yep.
as we speak. I remember like the promotion for this album was pretty heavy. Um,
Sure.
at the time, a couple of years ago, and I I think it's a good song. I think it's just melodic as all get out. I think it's a strong pop rock song or rock pop song. Um, Catchy hook to it, and I think it showed that the Stones still had gas in the tank. This is a strong album. For anyone who hasn't
Yeah.
listened to it yet, Hackney Diamonds is a strong rock album. Duets aside with Lady Gaga, etc. I just think it's a strong nothing. I'm not knocking Lady Gaga. I'm just saying,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
most,
yeah.
you do get, you know, uh, legacy bands that release albums, new albums, but one or two, even three songs usually have like a duet with a more recent artist, right?
Cash grab.
That aside, I think that this is just a really strong melodic rock
sure.
pop track. So that's my number two.
So let it be known on this list we have both happy and angry.
Yeah.
Two of the seven dwarfs. Yeah.
Yeah. And both have mixed emotions put in
Oh,
it.
look at you.
There we
Look
go.
Ooh,
what you did.
ooh,
I,
Wow.
I made it funny. All right, go
you
on.
did.
Okay. Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Okay. Ken?
Okay.
I'm so glad we're at the end.
I know. I know. Me too. Me too.
My kidneys are too. But
Oh, Jesus Christ.
so my number one, just gonna echo what Jim said, give me shelter.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is another one of those examples that now that I look at it, a lot of my favorite Stone songs have unbelievably good intros.
Yeah.
And that guitar intro is just so different with that guitar pattern and then that as you call it, Armando, that spooky ooh going on in there.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. It conjures up images for me that it's like, ooh, okay, this is some deep shit going on here. Like this is
Yeah,
some interesting, you know, like
it
what
really
the
does.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean that intro is so incredibly strong. It's like, okay, this is gonna, as Armando would say, this is gonna be a ride. And
yeah,
holy cow, is it a ride?
yeah,
Because you can't even imagine where it's going,
yeah,
subject matter or lyric wise. Yeah.
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 No, it's true. It's true.
And Mary Clayton just cannot get enough credit for her performance in this.
What was the
Just,
movie documentary? Was it 20 Feet from Stardom?
I think it's 27,
Okay.
27 feet from stardom or whatever. Excellent documentary on uh, background singers
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
that were just um, that close to being a headliner.
Yeah,
Yep.
But
yeah.
uh,
Sorry. All I'm gonna say is before there was Clara Torrey on Dark Side of the Moon and Great Gig in the Sky, there was Mary Clayton on Give Me
Yep.
Shelter.
yeah,
There you
Absolutely.
go. There you go. Drop, mic drop. That's it. We're
drop
good.
it, drop it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Drop it like it's hot. All right.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
it
All
is.
right,
Yeah.
Jim.
So Ken just mentioned, did you say incredibly good guitar introductions?
Probably something like that.
Something like that. I just wish my number one song had an incredibly good guitar introduction, he said with heavy sarcasm.
Yes.
Can't you hear
Okay.
me knocking?
Okay.
You know, when this whole list came about as part of the thing that was happening on Twitter, aka X, and it was top 15 Stone songs. And the minute that I heard that that was a topic that was going to be run, there was no question on my mind that this song was going to be number one. I just can't, I don't have the words to describe how much I absolutely love this song, except for to take every little bit and piece of all the previous Rolling Stones songs I talked about on my list, dirty, funky, great guitar intro, great sax, um, great interplay between Keith and Mick, um, the looseness that's going on in the performance, even though it's in the studio, improv. Um, I the Stones, they often get bluesy, but they don't often get jazzy as well.
Yeah.
And this tune threads that needle
Yep.
perfectly. Um, I just, yeah, no, as great as Wild Horses is, and as great as Gimme Shelter is, to me, this one sits at the top of the mountain. Again,
Yep.
Sticky Fingers.
Yep.
Gee, maybe I ought to listen to the album someday.
Maybe we should. You should, yeah.
Maybe I should.
We both should.
Ignorant slut that I am, I probably should.
You said it. I didn't. No, it's a
Well, I
good.
knew you were going to, so
I was not actually. I was not. But anyways, thank you, you ignorant slut. All right. You open the door. Okay, my
butt
number
cheek
one.
one, butt cheek two.
Yeah, right. At least she got me on my good side. All right.
Hey!
Okay.
Said the
Said the
actress.
bishop to the actress, right? Is that what we're gonna call
No,
it?
said the actress to the bishop.
To the bishop, yeah.
Oh, reverse it. Well, could be either way, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, calm down. All right. My number one, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, for Rolling Stones top 10, Waiting on a Friend. From Tattoo You,
Yep.
released as the second single from the album. This track, a beautiful track
Yep.
of reflection, contemplation, maturity, recorded as far back as 1972
Really? Goes back
dur-
that far. Wow.
for the Goat's Head Soup sessions, featuring Nicky Hopkins on a beautiful, beautiful
Yep.
Yeah.
piano line that just goes continues through the song. Ballad in its approach, but um, the piano for me also has a bit of a jazz overtone to it. Beautiful sax from Sonny Rollins on this piece. Just
Talk about your jazz. Sonny
um,
freaking Rollins.
amazing. And even when you watch the video was shot in New York City on
Yep.
July 2nd, 1981. And the building that was used is the same building that shows up on the cover of Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti.
Hmm.
But just the overall feel of the track, very laid back, very subdued, very relaxed, and just go with the flow. You can just imagine it being a lovely afternoon, on a Saturday afternoon in particular for me, just relaxing and listening to this and just being swept away by the vocals. The way the vocals are done, very whimsical on the falsetto. Uh, and I remember watching this video for the very first time on America's Top 10 with Casey Kasem back in the day, back in 81 when it came out. Amazing.
Yep.
Just amazing. And yeah, it's just a beautiful piece of music.
And again, Tattoo You. It's an album of outtakes.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And it's a good way to end the album.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a really good way to end the album. You have other songs on there like Neighbors and Black Limousine, and Jim mentioned Hang Five. But and Start Me Up. I think Start Me Up has been played to death. I think more attention should be given to Waiting on a Friend. I just think it's a beautiful song, beautiful sentiment, beautiful melody, and just a wonderful piano from Nicky Hopkins. Just
Yeah.
wonderful. And sax again. but
Yeah.
overall, it's just a mini masterpiece. My very humble opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, so the name Nicky Hopkins has come up several times. Um, I highly recommend a recent documentary on Nicky Hopkins called Session Man. It's on several of the streaming services and whatnot. It's just a wonderful homage to the great Nicky Hopkins.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
I remember
and
you
if you
mentioning
don't
that.
know who he is, um, check on Wikipedia and and just look to see the list of
Yeah.
albums, artist tracks that he was on. Um, yeah, he
What's
doesn't
your
get enough
favorite Nicky
recognition.
Hopkins performance?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never thought along those lines. It's just,
Yeah.
everything I've ever heard from him is just excellent, and it
Tasty.
always
Yeah.
serves the song.
I,
Perfect.
I mean, I could say Waiting on a Friend, but that would be just for me saying, it's the one I really remember. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure I've heard
yeah,
him on
yeah.
other songs in the past, but, I haven't paid attention. So, but I
Far
just,
enough.
yeah, yeah. No, this has been an interesting episode. Let's put it that way. And
Yes, it has.
it's a good list. It's a good list. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put down in the comments below your top 10 Rolling Stones tracks. And yeah, and teach us something maybe that we don't know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, just we want to get a dialogue going on these kinds of episodes. And as Jim alluded to earlier in the episode, we will be doing an episode on Rolling Stones Tattoo You eventually. We're going to work out the details, and please join us for that when we eventually do work out the details.
Sometimes it takes us a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Once we see the smoke coming out of our ears, we know we're on to something good, But I want to thank Jim and Ken for joining me on this episode. And please click like and subscribe and hit the notification bell again to keep yourselves on top of any new content we got coming up. And we will see you soon again on the music then. Bye for now.